Growing up, life was tough, especially in Cameroon, where every boy was expected to play football, and if you didn't, people looked down at you. As a kid, it took me much more longer to learn how to walk, and it followed me my whole childhood. I often hear that why is everything about me taking so much time or it's weird. I didn't fit in. I felt like I was always behind my whole life. For years, I carried this belief deep inside me that I'm not good enough. They say that men doesn't cry, doesn't show emotions, and I believe them. So what I did at that time, I suppressed them. By hitting the high school, the pressure was suffocating. If you didn't perform well, you will get punished, or if you didn't play the role that other people was expecting from you, you will get punished. I was getting punished so often that I can't remember now. When going back home, I remember from school or I don't know, from friends, I couldn't breathe at all. It was like really heavy on my chest, on my uh, shoulder. When I was eating, when I was getting stressed, the food didn't taste it at all. I didn't know back then if I was doing a depressions, I don't know, but I know something that something needed to change, that something needed to be different. When I was preparing my baccalaureate, fear and anxiety was my best friends. But then something changed in me. I decided that I had to choose differently, that I had to choose me because I couldn't live anymore like this, always in fear, always in anxiety, and always experiencing palpitations at that time. It was not healthy for me and it was not fair for me. It was not fair for that child who was struggling only to find his way in this life. So I started to do things differently, not out of fear, but because I needed to encourage myself. If no one could give me that unconditional support of kind words, even that I'm doing bad, even that I'm failing, even that I'm not good enough, I decided I would. Like every teenager, I've decorated my home, and the way that I did that, it was by filling my home only with positive quotes, with good words, with only positive vibe, so I can be safe in my home. It was like a kind of refuge where I can put my armor down, my all my emotional baggage from the days, and rest in peace. I decided to not do things so people will be proud of me, but because I needed to be proud of myself. Back then, I didn't love it at all, and it was so painful. I was always looking outside and not inside me. But this small shift changed everything for me. So here I am today, mastering three language, landing in jobs that most people of my age or from my background didn't reach. And all these things happen not because I was better, but because I had to allow myself to feel everything, anger, sadness, joy, everything. I allowed myself to feel that. I connected my knowledge with my inner world. Everything that I was doing was connected to my emotions. The way that I was writing my dissertation, it was with the flow of my emotion. My pain was going through that things. When I was doing mathematics, it was also with my emotion. When I was doing something wrong, I was always say to myself, "It's okay, Ange. It's okay. You have just to be better the next time." This kind of inner self-talk helped me really to achieve amazing things till now. I'm more chill, I'm more resilient about life. I know where I'm going. It took me longer than the most, but I'm still on the journey and I know who I am. Loving yourself isn't easy, especially as men. You have to practice it every single day. The way you talk about yourself, the way you see yourself, the way you do things have everything about your emotion, and it's the most important step that you have to take. So, if you are struggling to find yourself, to love yourself, start small, start today. It's okay to make mistake. Start by saying kind words about yourself. Start by changing the narrative inside your head, because loving yourself isn't just the best decision that you have to make, but it's the decision that will change everything for you. I believe in you. I believe that you have all the tools in you to make a better future, and I love you. And if everything feels heavy right now, I have this little video that might help you to feel a sense of relief out of this world. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.